Hey, sports fans. This is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes. I wanted to come back on and give you another update on the first fall scrimmage that Texas had on Saturday. I told you that I would come back on and give you some more updates as I got them. So, all three quarterbacks played phenomenal on Saturday. They were connecting with the receivers and they were making things happen. The good thing about it, though, defensively, is that none of the defensive backs let the quarterbacks or the receivers get behind them and give up the deep ball. So that's a plus for the defense, and they played very well as well. But also, all three quarterbacks did throw an interception in this scrimmage, which is another positive for the defense because this year's theme for the defense is getting some more takeaways, getting pressure on the quarterback and creating takeaways. And that's a big thing for Texas this year in the SEC so that they can win games a lot easier if you win the turnover battle. Also, the wide receivers had good showings, and it's great to see that DeAndre Moore is really making strides in his second year, making some noise out there. It's good to see that Ark Manning is connecting with Ron Wingo, especially in the 2 minute drill. Uh, Ark Manning was phenomenal in the 2 minute drill, leading the team down 75 yards for a score. So that was awesome. Also, the running backs. You know, we sustained that injury to Cedric Baxter, but the next four guys up are playing phenomenal as well. But Texas is also making sure that they are not going to get any other of those players injured by running through the middle. So they're trying to avoid that so that no other running backs get injured. Because right now they only have four scholarship running backs that are healthy. But they have moved Gillette from linebacker to running back, but he's also playing some linebacker as well. So he's doing double duty. And one thing I can say about Gillette is a person who is looking for the contact. So he's probably going to be a good guy to use running in between the tackles for short yardage because he's looking for contact. He wants to bang heads. He's a banger. And that's a good sign to know that you got a guy that's not afraid of contact. But all the running backs are looking good. They're looking solid. So we're excited about that. And of course, you know that offensive line is tremendous. You got guys who have been in the system for 3 and 4 years. They know what is expected of them. They know what the play calls are. They know where they need to be, who they need to block. So that's extremely vital for a team that's going to try to make a run to the 12-team college football playoff. As for the defense, I'm very excited that the defense is not giving up the long ball. Now, Texas has got more speed all around their defense, which is critical for them because they had some positions last year that was not as fast as they are this year. And as an overall team from 1 to 85, Texas is a much faster team, much faster. And I mean, you probably thinking to yourself, man, how could they possibly be faster when they just had a guy at the combine run a 4.21 and another wide receiver run a 4.3 and another wide receiver run a 4.4. Now, I'm talking about top to bottom. I'm not talking about anybody being faster than Xavier Worthy on the team. But we have a much faster group of guys um, out there on the field. Jalen Gilbo is very fast. Gavin Holmes is much faster than Ryan Watts. And Derek Williams and Makuba is much faster than Jaron Thompson. So whenever you increase your speed in that defensive secondary, you are able to make plays. And whenever you got edge rushers that are much faster than the edge rushers you've had in the past. Now we still solid with my man Baron Sorrell and Ethan Burke. But when it comes time to rush that quarterback on those third and longs, and you bring in that pony package with those speed guys, listen, there's not going to give the quarterback a lot of time to throw that football. He's going to have to get that ball out of his hands quickly, and that gives cornerbacks and safeties time to jump routes. because they don't have to be in a back pedal for long because they know the pressure is going to be there and the quarterback is going to have to get that ball out of their hands. And we've gotten much faster at the linebacker position. Jalen Ford was a solid linebacker for the past 2 years. He was a little injured last year, which sort of slowed him down. But David Bender is a much faster linebacker, along with Anthony Hill. And I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, Anthony Hill is a gamer. If you get a chance to watch Texas this year, on the defensive side of the ball, I want you to watch number 0, Anthony Hill. He's only a sophomore, but this guy can play some football. And hopefully, at the other linebacker position, Blackwell gets healthy and is ready for the first game of the season. Even though he didn't sustain a serious injury, we expect him to be back, but we want him to get back to full strength because we know that Leona LaFau can fill in for him until he's ready to go. So we're solid all around the board. And another thing that we're excited about with these Texas Longhorns is listen, we got 5 defensive linemen that have played 4 years of Power 4 football. Alfred Collins, Vernon Bratton, Tia Savea, Bill Norton, and Lele. All those guys have played 4 years or more of Power 4 football on the defensive line and them 2 defensive tackle positions. When you got that kind of experience, you know you can make some noise and you can rotate some guys and not be worrying about any drop off. And that's what Texas has with their defensive linemen. And they were getting plenty of pressure in this first scrimmage, pushing the pocket and getting pressure on the quarterback. So I'm excited about what Texas is going to be bringing to the table, especially when they run that pony package, when they're trying to get pressure on the quarterback in those third and long situations. If you got third and 10 or more against Texas, you might as well run the football because you're probably going to get your quarterback injured because those guys are coming with full speed, full go, and they are super fast. So I'm glad I was able to come and give those updates about this first fall scrimmage. Hopefully, you get a chance to subscribe. Hopefully, you get a chance to hit the like button and hit all the other videos that we've done. We're excited that you're a part of our program and you're sponsoring us and you're helping us out and you're supporting us. And we're grateful and thankful to our sponsors, K and KT Eats.